Back in the day, it's so different because we had the little candy stores, we had the laundromats, and we had things that we need. We didn't have to worry about going out finding beauty parlors or variety stores or anything of that nature. It was just like living in a little country. It's a big difference now. The neighborhood is absolutely not like it used to be. Everyone don't have money. We're not rich. Many people here are just average people. And the people that they bring in, where are they getting all of their money from? That's what I like to know. We had stores right around that was reasonable. You could go to the store, some people, well, I don't have money till I get paid. They had like a list of people who had to pay their bill when they got paid. And you just always had what you need. That seemed to be the thing of the past now. Brooklyn looks different. This area looks so different. Who would have ever thought that we would have all these buildings here? Who would ever thought it would come to this? This was a laundromat here. Most of the people in the neighborhood, this is where we went, to this laundromat, and it was very clean. People who owned it was very friendly. So it was not like we needed to go, we needed to stay here. And this is another laundromat. It seems like they're just getting all the laundromats out of the neighborhood. What do people supposed to do? Look like they're taking that down. I can't believe this. I didn't know this was closed. It was a nice laundromat. It opens at 6 o'clock in the morning. Now this is where the 24-hour laundromat was. It was accessible for everybody, whether you work in the daytime, nighttime, evening, it was always open to you, 24 hours. Look what we have here now. Luxury houses. It makes you think, the people who's doing these things, are they, how are their thinking going? Are they really thinking about people? Or are they thinking about money? It has to be the money, because you're not thinking about people. Look at this. Chinese restaurant was right here. Right here. In back of here, this is where it was. And the laundromat was here. How can you just take all the laundromats out of the community? What will people do without a place to clean their clothes or wash their clothes? What about the restaurants where you could send your child, you could take your child, you can feel like, I can afford this. But that's gone too. Now everyone went there very reasonable and food was very good. And this is one of the affordable places. Most of the neighbors went there on Sundays. That restaurant was one that families like to go to too. But there was another chicken restaurant, nice restaurant. I enjoyed going to that one. We need to think about all people, not just a certain group of people. This was the pharmacy. Everyone got their medicine here. And it was such a friendly pharmacy. Wow, this is our Walgreens. I love that store so much. Walgreens was a place of like meeting. You see someone you know and you end up becoming their friend. And everybody always talking about how wonderful it was to have a Walgreens so nearby. Didn't last long. And then they took the post office too, you know that, don't you? And they took that too, yeah. Building for sale, and everybody went there. You could get everything in that place. This is something new, but it's something that we wouldn't be used to. I mean, this, it seems to be out of our range, money range, for what I can see from here. And you don't see any of the neighborhood people in here. But if you can notice, it's not in harmony with the people that used to be in the neighborhood to go in and get a drink and get a sandwich or get something. It's not that kind of a restaurant. I know they're gonna take key food for sure. There's no doubt about that. If we want to do big shopping, we do it here. But they chose to take this too. And it will be gone in a couple of years. We had a barbershop here, variety store here, laundromat there, another store next to the laundromat. They're constantly building and pushing people out. Who's going to be able to afford it? I don't think our neighborhood people are going to be able to afford it. I know I wouldn't be able to afford it. But that's what's coming in the neighborhood now.